Hello everybody and welcome to episode 28 of the Chesterfield of Dreams, and today we're just going to discuss the final 10 games of what has been an interesting season. Not the greatest, but definitely one that has the potential to be even better, with just 30 points left to play for and 36 games played. So here we are looking at what is to come and what has happened. So let's begin with the fact that we're 5 points behind Rotherham. We've lost twice as many games as them, but we've only drawn 4 times, so that gives us a little bit of a chance. We're 3 points clear of Bradford there in third place, but in the odds of us missing out on the playoffs are very, very slim this season. We've got a significant 14-point lead over Notts County, Sheffield United and Portsmouth, so generally we should have no problems there. Home record is decent enough and the away record is also good, but Rotherham's is better by the virtue of not losing so often. So again, that frustration kicking in. We cannot secure an undefeated streak for very long without suffering some sort of loss, and it's been no different in this portion of the series, and we'll just take a look at how we've been doing. I forget where we last were. I think it was this game. We drew it 0-0, curiously enough, against Plymouth Argyle, a bogey team of ours. We did defeat Bury by 2-0. Fantastic result, then immediately squandered as we were beaten by Shrewsbury by 3-1 despite taking an early lead. We just seem to struggle in these big games, and for whatever reason we let ourselves down. But this was a good return to form. Leigh Griffiths, Regan Booty and Ollie Banks all scoring goals. We did let them in again for 5-3, and a vital late win against Blackpool in the 90th minute allowed us to take those 3 points with us. And then Ollie Banks got a fantastic first half hat-trick with 2 penalties against Rochdale. That was a huge win, but once again it all went pear-shaped as Bradford, Brentford and Sheffield United all beat us without us replying with the goal. So that was a huge blow, and that could have cost us in the title race fatally. But we did do well against Morecambe here. We were always supposed to win this game, and we did do that. And then 52nd minute Charlie Raglan goal was all that was needed to beat Tranmere in a difficult game. But definitely this run-in is going to be very, very tricky. But we need at least 25 points, or at least, I don't know, 20 to 25 points, if I'm being generous, to stand any chance of winning the league title. And on the final day we play Rotherham, so it could be massive. But a lot of these games are going to be huge. Leyton Orient, Oldham, Preston, Portsmouth, Swindon and of course Bristol City. It's going to be very, very hard. We have a poor record against them, and they've got Jens Lehmann in charge, so hopefully we can do something about that. But I've got a little bit of transfer news to discuss as well. We had some business to take care of in January, and it was a direct consequence of Brighton living up to their end of the bargain and offering cash for Kenji Gore, who has only played once off the bench despite Brighton spending a serious amount of money for him. So 500k profit, but there are some transfer clauses which we will now investigate. Here they are, to be exact. We'll make 150,000 if he makes 49 more league appearances. We get 400 grand if Brighton are promoted, and we get a 20% sell-on profit clause. So that should be good. But Brighton are not doing so well now. They're down to 6th, and they are threatening to miss out. So maybe I made a bit of a boo-boo, but they're under pressure from the player to accept the promise. It's almost impossible to resist. My replacement for him is a youngster formerly of Crystal Palace by the name of Jake Gray. So far he's not lived up to expectation, but I think he needs just a little bit more time to settle in. He's only 23 years old, and he has reasonable stats and nothing to brag about, I don't think, but he has every chance of succeeding in this game. And then due to a severe shortage of strikers being fit, I had to take Cameron Jerome on for 1 month to see if he could improve the squad. For 50% of his wages, he played 6 games and assisted in Ollie Banks' hat-trick night. So not really an effective loan deal, but he did the job when required. We had the new youth intake as well. There it is as follows. Not really too sure who's the best player out of this lot, but if you saw my tweet, you'll see the entire details of these players. But 1 or 2 of them are pretty good, and I just hope we can exploit their potential in the academy and get some new first teamers. That'll be fantastic. But we definitely have some youths already to look forward to, but we have to make sure we concentrate on them. Here's one good lad from defence. So yeah, that's fair enough. In terms of my tactics, again, I'm sticking with the 4-2-3-1. Leigh Griffiths, as you expect, is coveted by clubs from around the country, such as West Ham and Brentford. They want to spend the cash on Leigh. Injuries to Sean Hutchinson, only minor this time. Gubli are out for the long term, which is very bad news. Maurice DeVille, he's out for another 2 to 3 weeks. Benik Afobe coming back. Adam Reddington has been suspended for several games because of his discrepancies. Jack Price coming back from injury. Gary Roberts is back at the club after his loan spell. There was no need to extend it. And that's pretty much it, really. We're playing what I believe to be our best team, and we really should get a result there, but we continue to lack in defence, and it's really, really getting on my nerves. But what can you do, to be honest? And then to conclude the episode, we can just take a quick look at the selection info details. Leigh Griffiths went on a shocking goal drought for his high standards anyway. It's still ongoing, so I'm a bit nervous about that. He really needs to get a goal under his belt, as his golden boot is actually gone. He's lost it, so he needs to get that one back. Ollie Banks is second, Benik Afobe third, Booty fourth, and Huula, who broke his own goal drought, is fifth in the order. And the average rating, Griffiths, Reddington, Booty, Raglan and Ollie Banks there. So that's pretty decent. In terms of my promises, Adam Reddington wants more football, Gary Roberts wants to be sold, and Neil Webster, who I can't find a loan for, he's just going to have to sit and wait. But here we are. We've got a severe loss of finances. We're now in the red in terms of season profits, and we actually lost nearly €1 million last year, so I'm a bit concerned, but we are doing as best we can to manage. But apart from that, I think that's all I need to say. Hope you enjoyed, and we'll see you for hopefully a live com at the end of the season with the title on the line, but no guarantees. We just have to pull away and hope for an automatic promotion spot, and we have every belief we can get it. But for now, bye for now.